Welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play of Final Fantasy IV. In the last episode, we tried to retrieve the 7 crystals from the Tower of Babil. Unfortunately, we failed, and in the process, we lost Yang and Cid. Before Cid died, however, he told the crew to go to Baron and talk to his men there, which is what we're going to do right now. Cid, were you plotting something with your crew? Even now I expect to see Cid running up to greet us. What can we possibly say to your men, Cid? Baron, Cecil and Rosa's homeland. So where we need to go, we need to find Cid's boys, the engineers. And they're just outside the right tower of Baron Castle. Right here. Lord Cecil, the Fleet Master told us you'd be coming. Told us to make a hook and rig it to the Enterprise for you when you came. Won't take but a few minutes. That ought to do it. Now you'll be able to carry that hovercraft of yours beneath the ship. Just fly over the hovercraft in the Enterprise and tap raise to hoist her up. To set her down, just tap lower. Should even be able to reach the Cave of Eblan down by the Tower of Babil now, eh? Just set the hovercraft down on some solid ground nearby, then use it to cross the shoals. Thank you, but about Cid? Quite a handful, I'm sure. You don't have to tell us. The man never rests. If you killed him, he'd probably come right back from the dead and keep on working. Well, we'd best be getting back to work. We have a mountain of it waiting. Best of luck to you! So yeah, now we have a hook that we can use to carry the hovercraft that Edward had for us. We must keep fighting, for Cid's sake. Cid, I never known a man so loved by all who knew him. Cid, you were like a father to us all. Cid was well loved, wasn't he? Yup, he sure was. Now before we grab the hovercraft, there is one thing we can do and miss now that we have Rydia in our party. And we can go to her house and pick up this augment, which is the MP plus 50% augment. Now what this augment does, it raises a character's maximum MP by 50% of its current max MP. This is a very, very good augment. I highly recommend you give it to Rosa. And replace the attack command with it. Look at that, her max MP increased from 221 to 331. That is fantastic. Definitely pick this up. Now we're gonna go grab the hovercraft, which is still at Mount Hobbs. Here it is right here. Now where we need to go next we need to go to Eblan Castle. We still have some side stuff to do there. But before we enter Eblan Castle, we're going to fight a few enemies out here, because there are some new enemies on this island. 3 of them, actually. Eblan. It lies to the southwest of Baron. The crystals are waiting in the Tower of Babil's upper reaches. The Eblanese are descendants of the ninja clans of old, they say. Edward's hovercraft! I wonder if he's alive and well somewhere. Yeah, he's alive. Didn't Cecil and the others tell you that? Oh well, let's run around and see if we can find some of the new enemies, and here are 2 of them. Fledging Rook and Rook. These guys aren't that tough. They're really weak, actually. And we got a Phoenix down, alright! Always nice to have extra Phoenix downs. I'll keep running around until I find the last enemy. I'll see you guys when I find that enemy. Ooh, we learned Float! Now what Float does, it'll allow your characters to levitate. I'll explain its uses in more detail later, because we will be using it later on, but not right now. We don't need it right now. Yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys when I run into that last enemy, or if I learn another spell. Finally! These guys took forever to find. Ugh, these are Moors. They're not that tough. They can use re-raise, so watch out for that. When you use magic like Libra, I'm actually going to show that off right now, that they can use re-raise. Yeah, see? Just take them out with your physical attackers. Good lord, these things took a while to find. I was hunting for them for at least 10 minutes. Well, we got him. Alright. Now, before we continue on, we are going to go inside Eblan Castle and finish off that side quest that we were doing earlier, which is just to raid all the treasure. One thing I forgot to show you guys, there's a treasure right here. It's a Ninja Sutra at that vase. And we're gonna go down that hole here. Now, make sure you go around that hole here, pick up that chest which has a silver hourglass. Go down here, find another Ninja Sutra at the candlestick. You can grab a couple of ethers here. And a silver apple with an enemy ambush. This is a new enemy here. These are mad ogres. I'm gonna slow these guys down because they hit hard. Now, Mad Ogres aren't that tough. They do hit kind of hard, though, so you're gonna have to heal Cecil from time to time. In fact, I'm actually very surprised not one of them has died yet. There we go. And that's all we can find here in Eblan Castle. So let's get out of here and move on with the main game. Does this passage lead to the village of Eblan? Let us pray the people of Eblan remain safe. Eblan has likely fallen already, sitting so close to the tower. That tower stretches from the underworld up to the clouds. Alright, in this area we are going to find a lot of steel golems. And in this treasure chest, we can get a shuriken. I'll explain how what that thing does later. We can get a remedy. Remedies, by the way, cure all status ailments. Well, except for sap and slow. I should be going after the soldier first. Faraga! That is the level 3 fire spell that Rydia can learn. Go down here, get a Vampire Fang, which is worthless. I need to make mention that steel golems, their most common drop is the Gaia Hammer. If you get those, I mean, they're worthless now, but you can actually sell them for a lot of money. So it's nice to get some of those as well. Honestly, I would prefer getting the Giant's Gloves though. And I'm not getting lucky so far. We get 3 boxes once for completing this area. I actually got a Giant's Gloves on a previous attempt to record this episode. Unfortunately, I had to start the stupid episode over because it captured the sound of my neighbors mowing their freaking yard outside, which was going on for the entire episode. I'm honestly a little pissed, but if I can't get a Giant's Gloves, it's not the end of the world. Bat creatures! Oh, you're men, not monsters. So we have found the village of Eblan and the survivors of the Eblan attack in this cave here. Here is the item shop and the inn. The inn costs 700 gil a night. Here's another Ninja Sutra right there. We were driven from our castle and so have made our home here. We are the proud people of Eblan. This here's the weapon and armor shop. We can get a bunch of stuff here. Really, the only 2 things I would recommend getting, a power staff for Rosa, and if you want, you can get some shurikens here too. Power staff is a little better in terms of spirit. Now, one thing I'm going to do here, that luminous robe that's on Rydia, I'm going to take that off of her, give her a Sage's Surplice, and I'm going to give the luminous robe to Rosa. Why am I doing this? Well, it's because this shop here has a black robe, which only Rydia can equip. Now, it's not as good as the luminous robe, but it's better than the Sage's Surplice. So yeah, that's why I recommend having the luminous robe on Rosa. Oh, and speaking of Sage's Surplices, we don't need them anymore. We also don't need this wind spear. The ice lance, I'll keep that for now. All the claws can go. Mithril hammer can go. Great bow can go. Mithril shield can go. And the mithril helm. All 3 Sage's Surplices that we have. Gaia hammers can go, and this healing staff. Those few who managed to flee with us have taken refuge within. Our provisions will soon be gone. We cannot remain here forever. In this pot here we can get a potion. Where could all those monsters have come from? Even our Nujutsu did not protect us. Jeez, I can't talk right now. I am the Seneschal of Eblan's royal house. I know his young highness well. He has an ill tongue, yes, but he is a kind man and a benevolent prince. He has been overseeing the excavation of a tunnel to the Tower of Babil that we might avenge our fallen king and queen. I have not seen him for some time now, though. I pray he's not done something rash again. Oh my god. Jeez, I am not talking clearly, I apologize. The prince said he would find all the monsters and make sure they didn't come after us again, so we can go back to the castle soon, right? They waited until His Young Highness was away, then came for our king and queen. Oh, my poor sweet boy. I won't let any monsters near my mother. I have to protect her and my brother or sister in her belly. This may well be the end of the ancient and proud line of the Eblanese ninja. Our prince will make our enemies answer for what they've done. Be strong, my love. There's one more item we can find here in this fireplace, and that's just a regular potion. Potions, by the way, stink at this point of the game. His Young Highness left to scout the passage, but the hour grows late and still he does not return. This passage leads to the Tower of Babil, stronghold of the fiend Rubicante. All of these people hiding right under the nose of their enemy. Thank goodness, even the women and children are safe. Trust the Sons of Shadow to plot resistance under Rubicante's nose. They've been dealt a rough hand, but they aren't giving up. Alright. I will be taking a pause break and I'll be back very soon. Okay, I am back and ready to go. So, Eblan's royals shared this fate of our own. The Tower of Babil lies just ahead. To face Rubicante alone? Is he mad or merely a fool? Eblan has a prince too? I wonder if he's like Edward. Got a lot of treasure to find here. You can run into these annoying assholes. You know what? I think it's time for a little bit of Ifrit. Honestly, I would just recommend you run away from the bats. His Young Highness makes for the tower, alone! Yep, we've got a secret passage right here. With a chest that contains a high potion. Hate bats. These guys are so annoying. Reflect! Alright. So I'm pretty sure you guys know what reflect is by now. When you put it on someone, it'll bounce off magic spells. Or at least most of them. So, yeah, Rosa has it now. Yeah, you can run into Ironbacks here too. Ironbacks are really easy. And yeah, we can't completely fill out the map here just yet. We'll be able to in a sec. Make sure you go backward a little bit once you get into this room, because there's part of the map that won't be filled out automatically once you come in here. Please, stop His Young Highness. We'll find him. More or less she's in Skullgers, huh? Again, I don't understand why Leshies are in here. They're weak. And we've got a chest up here with a bomb core. Now, I don't... Have we had a bomb core before? Yeah, we have, okay. Causes the user to self-destruct. They really stink. Oh, we've got a mystery egg here. I don't think we can Libra it, if I recall correctly. Oh, we can, okay. Okay. So you actually can Libra this thing. And we've got a new enemy here. This is a Lamia. Lamias have a lot of HP. And I think sometimes they can counter-attack physical attacks with Paralyze, which is really annoying. So yeah, watch out for Lamias. I mean, they're not that tough, but they're just annoying. He means to find Rubicante. And we can't fill out this whole map here either. And yeah, we're back in the first passage here. Okay, that was just another group of bats. I just ran because they're annoying. Ooh, a cottage and a high potion. Ooh, an elixir. And another elixir.
Very nice. His young highness, he is blinded by his anger. Oh, see, that's the counterattack here that the Lamia can do. You can actually silence people. A Lamia Harp, get out of here. Thundaga! Alright, so now Rydia has learned her level 3 Thunder spell. Get a spider silk over here. Phoenix down. Phoenix down. Couple of annoying bats that I had to run from. And a silver hourglass. And we get 3 Hermes sandals for completing this map. That is fantastic. I have to go down a little bit because you see down below me, part of the map is not filled out. There we go. Shuriken. I just ran from that last battle. That was just another mystery egg which had a Lamia in it. I didn't want to fight it. Now, in this door right here, there's a save point, but I'm not going to go there quite yet. I just ran from that last battle as well. I did not want to deal with more Skullgers either. What do we have here? We meet at last! I've been looking forward to this, Rubicante! Should I know you from somewhere? I'm Prince Edge of Eblan! Eblan, I'm afraid I do not know the place of which you speak. Then let me help you remember! Ooh, his magic defense is really bad. Pitiful. Allow me to show you real flame. Oh, burn. Damn you! You've strength worthy enough of pride, but not nearly enough to think of challenging me. Hone your skills. I'll look forward to facing you again when you have. Come back here! Are you alright? I lost and he got away. Of course I'm not alright. We came to find Rubicante too, and the crystals he holds. Rubicante's mine. You stay out of this. I'm going to put an end to him with my own hands. Your enemy is an elemental archfiend, your highness. You've seen his strength for yourself. Heh, don't mistake me for some pampered prince. The Eblanese royal family is heir to the secrets of the ninja masters of old. I don't need help from lesser men. Enough! I can't watch another person go off to die. First Tella and Young. And then Sid too. All of them. All of them. Hey, I mean... Rydia. Rubicante is the strongest of the 4 archfiends. Whether we can even hope to defeat him, I cannot say. But we have no choice. We must take back the crystals he holds. Doesn't look like I have much choice. I can't leave a pretty girl crying. Let's do this together then. Just this once. Too weak to stand and still as arrogant as could be. It's nigh on comical. It's comical, Kane. What are you talking about? Rosa, do you think you could? Kira! Thank you, my dear. You're not so rough on the eyes yourself. Watch it, Edge. You're saying that right in front of Cecil. Right then. Time for us to break into the tower now that we're all fast friends. That was an awfully fast recovery. The Ninja Edge joined the party. Alright. Now, this character has a couple of katanas, kunais, green beret, black belt gi, and mithril gloves. This guy honestly has ridiculously bad magic defense. However, his speed is amazing. He is faster than any of the characters in this game. Look at that speed, 41. I highly recommend you use that to your advantage. His strength isn't the greatest either, but he's ridiculously fast. So he's not a bad character. Here are his abilities. Steal, you can use this to steal items from an enemy. Throw, you can throw weapons at enemies. That would actually be the shurikens that we've been picking up. This is not a bad ability. I'm not going to be using it too often though. And ninjutsu, this is another kind of magic. He has flame, you can attack with fire. We actually saw that in the Rubicante battle. Smoke, you can use this to instantly escape from battle. Shadowbind will stop the target's actions. It's basically paralyzed. And Mirage, which is used to evade physical attacks. This puts Blink on Edge. He has some pretty good ninjutsu abilities. Now I'm going to give him some augments here. I'm going to give him Cry. I am also going to give him Bard Song. I'm going to be putting those on. Now that he has Bard Song, I'm going to show you the Bard songs that he has. Lullaby, Alluring Air, Silent First, Life's Anthem. We've seen those before. But here's some new ones. Toad Song, that turns enemies into toads. Hog Call, which turns enemies into pigs. Not going to be using Bard Song with him too often. There are some places where it does come in handy, though. So yeah. So that is Rubicante, the last of Golbez's elemental archfiends. For a prince, he seems to lack restraint. Just you wait, Rubicante. This hardly seems the time for such foolery. This is Eblan's prince? An adult who acts like a child? You can go through this secret passage here, pick up this chest, which contains a dry ether. We get 3 decoys for completing this map. I'm gonna show off Edge in this battle. I'm gonna try and steal something. Oh, good lord. Cecil's already almost dead. Ah, we couldn't steal. Doesn't always work, unfortunately. As you can see, Edge's speed is awesome. So I'm actually going to backtrack to the save point. I'm gonna heal up here real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just healed up and saved my game. And we are actually just about done with this episode, but before I leave, I've got one more thing to show off. We got a secret passage here, and in this chest, we have a blood sword with an enemy ambush. And it's 2 of these guys. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to try and steal. See if I can get lucky. You can steal Gaia hammers from these guys. You can't really use Gaia hammers for anything right now at this point, but if you sell them, you'll get a lot of money. Also, I'm going to try and get some Giant's gloves from an enemy drop here. I hope to God I get one. In the meantime, I'll just let him pound away at Cecil and let him do all the damage. And of course, Edge isn't stealing. It's because the steal percent rate from these guys is 16%, as you can see here, so it's hard to steal from these guys. If I can't steal anything, it's no big deal. Nope, we got one. In that case, let's finish this guy off. Okay, Cecil's probably gonna finish him off right here. Oh, nope, not yet. Have one. Whoa, by 61 HP. Have one more chance to steal.
Nope, we couldn't do it. Well, that's fine. We got one. That's not bad. What I really want, though, is Giant's gloves. Let's see if we get them. I don't even think we're gonna get an item at all. Just as I thought. Oh well. So, what we got from this chest is a blood sword. Oops. This thing stinks, just like the blood lance. It lowers stats. It's not good at all, period. I'd recommend you just sell this sword. Alright, that's all I have to show off, so I'm going to keep resetting my game and see if I can get some Giant's gloves from that chest over there. So that's what I'm going to be doing off screen. Thank you guys for watching this episode. In the next episode, I will have Giant's gloves and we will continue through this cave and eventually enter the Tower of Babil. I will see you guys then.